Bonsoir tout le monde, good evening everybody, my name is Santina, je m'appelle Santina, bienvenue, on va être ensemble pour la prochaine heure. Si vous avez des problèmes orthopédiques, des blessures, vous êtes enceinte, laissez-moi savoir, je vais vous donner des options dans le studio. Alors aujourd'hui, jour 1, June 1st, we are kicking off our strength challenge that we are going to be doing for the next 8 weeks. I know some of you are all signed up, a lot of fun. Alors aujourd'hui, vous allez voir, you're going to see major lifting movements on the floor. We have the chest press, we have the deadlift, we have the squats, and we have the row. So these are things that we're looking to perfect, to work on, and that we're going to build as we go throughout these next 8 weeks. Sur les tapis roulants aujourd'hui, we're working all 3 components. On travaille en force, ensuite en puissance et à la fin on travaille en endurance. Même chose sur le plancher aujourd'hui, bloc en force pour débuter. Puissance, vous allez voir le hammer, we're going to be in a power row, et ensuite on termine avec de l'endurance. C'est tout. Quand vous êtes prêts, suivez-moi, on va commencer. Yes, let's do it all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jean-Marc, go.
All right. Alors, les tapis roulants, treadmills, on va marcher pour la première minute. We're going to walk for this first minute. À droite, on a... we're looking for you. À droite, on est à 3%. Excuse-moi, on est à 3000 à l'heure, so you're looking at your speed on the right-hand side. L'inclinaison est à gauche à 1%. Rameur, on s'assure que la sangle est toujours sur la partie plus large des pieds. Grabbing those handles, palms facing down. You guys can get moving. On vise les coups par minute en haut à gauche de l'écran en 18 à 24 minutes à l'heure. Tapis roulant tranquillement sur mon base space. Zone verte à l'écran. Challenging but doable. Marche rapide, power walkers, 3.5 à 4.5 000 à l'heure, entre 1 à 3% d'inclinaison. Jogger, 4.5 à 5.5 000 à l'heure, inclinaison de 1%. Et mes coureurs, 5.5 ou plus. Always on that 1% incline. Challenge but doable dans 3, 2, 1. Base space, treadmills. Les rameurs, rowers. So you want to start with your chest up nice and tall. On pousse fort vers l'arrière. You want to push and dig your heels into those foot plates. You want to think about leaning back with the core. And on that you want to bring your handlebar back in between your belly button and your sternum. Donc on fait ici, ensuite on revient à la position de départ. You want to think about leaning forward with the core, bringing the handlebar forward and bending your knees last. On vise aussi la zone verte pour tous les rameurs. Votre focus aujourd'hui au rameur, c'est en puissance. You want to think power on the rower today. You're going to have 4 opportunities to complete 30-second all-out rows. Alors on vise 60% de la puissance, va produire des jambes, 20% du tronc et 20% des bras. Les tapis roulants, treadmill, so in block 1 today. We're looking at a strength focus. Alors c'est des base pace, it's going to be base paces throughout the entire block, mais avec des inclinaisons. Donc 45 secondes base avec une inclinaison qui va continuer de devenir plus haut. Et ensuite on retourne au base pace flat roll. Your goal in block 1 is to maintain your base intensity throughout the duration of the block. Block 2, we're looking at all out. Donc les 30 secondes all out avec les marques de récupération qui vont devenir plus longues. Et ensuite, dans le bloc 3, block 3, pushes and bases. On parle en endurance, très simple. And on the floor, like I said, 4 big lifting movements and components today. We're trying to find our baseline. We're trying to see how we feel with our weight selections. And then we want to progressively build from week to week as we go through and as we push through our strength challenge. So that's it, you guys. Rowers, you're going to wrap your handles for me, please. On va faire nos poignets les rameurs. Suivez-moi. Tapis roulant, je vous donne encore 2 minutes pour vous réchauffer. Alors, sur le plancher, les yeux sur moi, eyes on me. 6 minutes 45 secondes. It is a work and rest. So that means you want to be grabbing weights that are heavy enough that allow you to have that rest time afterwards. 4 main exercises. These are moves we've seen before. Alors, pour le premier, la chest press, on s'allonge ici sur le banc. You want to grab heavy, medium heavy to heavy weight. Alors, on descend ici, elbows are nice and wide, and you want to squeeze up. You want to keep that lower back close to the bench. 6 à 10 répétitions. Ensuite, pour le deuxième, that second one, your split stance, single arm low row. Make sure that you're propped up on the tip of your toe here as you're rowing. You want to bring that double up to your hip, and you want to come down. 6 to 10 reps on both sides. Option for this one, if you'd like, you could do this one standing up instead, that's fine. Ensuite, pour le squat, 6 to 10 reps again. Feet just outside the hips, chest is up. On descend ici dans le squat, you want to get nice and low. You have your 2 weights here, and you're coming up. And the last one, we have a deadlift. For this one, again, your chest is elevated, on roule les épaules vers l'arrière. You want to hinge forward at the hip, bring in the dumbbells right to the mid-shin, and you want to come back up. The option for this one, if you'd like, on s'allonge ici, bring your dumbbell to your hip, and you can give me a hip bridge instead. Alors, si vous faites 6 répétitions, if you're on that 6 rep count, you want to grab something heavy. If you're going more for 10, heavy as well, maybe not your heaviest, but still thinking about something that is heavy enough. If you have questions, you need options, you let me know. Alors, les tapis roulants, on va commencer. Bloc de 6 minutes, 45 secondes pour commencer. On commence avec un base à 4% d'inclinaison tout le monde, jogger-coureur. Marche rapide, on est à 6% d'inclinaison ou plus. Et c'est suivi par un base pace de 1 minute. 6 for power walkers, 4 for my joggers and runners. C'est parti tout le monde en 3, 2 et 1. And base on incline, have a good workout. Nice, and some nice reps, nice weights there that you got going on. Alors, les tapis roulants, quand on travaille avec des bases, avec inclinaison, you're going to feel like you are in a push. And you're going to see your heart rate come up into those higher green, orange zones. That's where we want to be. 6 secondes, les tapis, 10 seconds. Et dans 3, 2, 1, base, flat row, treadmill, 1 minute. On baisse on 54 tracks, les tapis roulants, nice and light. We're matching and maintaining that same base speed. Alors les tapis, on continue. Le prochain, 45 secondes base à 5% d'inclinaison jogger-coureur. Marche rapide, on est à 7% ou plus. Et c'est suivi par 75 secondes base. So your base gets a little bit longer on flat road as that intensity of that incline goes up. Dans 3, 2, 1, base on incline. You want to think about shorter strides when you're running on an incline, pulling your elbows back, staying nice and light. Tapis dans 3, 2, 1, base, flat road. 75 secondes, so we're continuing to match our same base speed.
breath though. Come on, bring your foot in a bit. Yeah, there you go. Unroll. Yeah.
Alright, treadmills. On continue, we continue. Le prochain, 45 secondes base. Cette fois-ci, on est à 6% d'inclinaison jogger coureur. Marche rapide, on est à 8% d'inclinaison opus. Et c'est suivi par un 90 secondes base flat road. And then you get a last one at the end with an incline. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Base on incline. Let's do it. Nice shots, good job. On respire. Et 15 secondes du tapis roulant. Ça, c'est on fire, man. Dans 3, 2 et 1. Base, flat road, 90 secondes. Il nous reste un dernier, les tapis roulants. We have one more. Si jamais vous vous retrouvez dans la zone rouge, les tapis, c'est correct, c'est normal. Tant que vous restez en contrôle, that is fine. On the floor, you got about 2 more minutes. Alright, so treadmills, I want you to stay as best as possible in these bases. Your last one, treadmills. Let's try to continue to match. 45 secondes base à 7% d'inclinaison. Joggers and runners, power walkers, you're at 9 or more. Let's try to add a little bit more for those power walkers if you can. Joggers and runners, if you're feeling good, you want to add a little bit to that base, you do that. On part en 15 secondes. Sur le plancher, you have about 1 more minute, and I'm going to flip that screen. C'est parti dans 3, 2 et 1. Base on incline. Dernier 45. Ensuite, on a 90 secondes pour marcher les tapis. And on the floor, finish up your last reps. So we're going to move into block 2. Block 2, you're going to need to be on your roller. You're going to need 2 weights. Secondes les tapis, inconfortable. You should feel like you're in a push treadmills. I know that incline is high. Stay with it. Alright. Et dans 3, 2, 1, marche de récupération les tapis. 3 minutes alors au moins on the floor, shut it down. Treads, were we able to maintain our base intensity? Show of hands. Yes, well done. Alors, sur le plancher, les yeux sur moi, votre deuxième bloc. Power block, 5 minutes 45 secondes, il y a 3 rounds. Donc, vous allez ramer pour 30 secondes et ensuite vous avez un exercice à compléter. Vous allez voir l'exercice, it is a neutral grip push press. So we're looking at a baby squat here. On descend et on pousse les poids vers le haut. It is an explosive move. Option, you can give me a dumbbell swing. That is fine. We want to start with 8 reps. Donc 30 secondes, 8 reps. Ensuite, c'est 30 secondes, 75 secondes pour compléter 10 répétitions. And then you have 90 seconds to complete 12. All right, your goal is to get through your exercise as fast as you can. So grab a light to medium weight, I would say. Bring it to your rower. And we're going to get started. Tapis roulant, bloc 2, on est en puissance. All about the all out. C'est des all out de 30 secondes avec des marches de récupération qui vont devenir plus longues. So as the walking recoveries get longer, your goal is to increase your all out speeds. We're starting with a 30-second all out, followed by a 1-minute walking recovery. Power walkers, you're at 10 or more. Joggers and runners, find a speed that you can build on. Rowers, strapping your feet. C'est parti, dans 3, 2, 1, all out. Rowers, let's do it. Allez, come on, rowers, I want you to remember your distance. En bas, à droite de l'écran, look at your distance at the end of each row. Try to see if you can continue to match that same distance or beat every round. On est super inconfortable tout le monde. Dans 3, 2, 1, on marche les tapis roulants. Walking recovery rowers, you have 1 minute to complete 8 neutral grip push presses. On essaie de les faire le plus rapidement possible. The faster you get them done, the more time you get to rest. Nice and deep. Others, that's great. All right, on parle tout le monde en 30 secondes. We're on in 30 seconds. Le prochain établi, 30 secondes all out, suivi par 75 secondes de marche. So if you can, si on est capable, on essaie d'augmenter nos intensités. Joggers and runners by 0.1. Power walkers, you add a bit of speed or a little incline, you see how you feel. And rowers, I want you to strap in your feet. I want you to match or beat the distance that you just got in round 1. C'est parti, dans 3, 2, 1, all out. As we're looking to get super uncomfortable, you shouldn't be able to have a conversation with your neighbor. You should be feeling pretty out of breath. Rowers, 60% leg drive, 20 core, 20 arms. Big power back. 10 seconds. Oh, I see some nice intensity treadmills. You got it. Et dans 3, 2, 1, on marche les tapis rowers. You have 75 seconds to complete 10 reps. Oh, I know it's a lot of breath. You got this. Breath. You got it. Chance, did we increase by a little bit in this round? No? Okay, coach's challenge in this next round. Everybody increases that speed. On essaie d'augmenter notre intensité par 0.1. Le prochain intervalle, c'est un 30 secondes all out, suivi par 90 secondes de marche. So you have a longer walking recovery time. Use it to your advantage. We're on in about 30 seconds. Rowers, same thing. Either you try to continue to match, I know you haven't, but if you could beat that distance, if you haven't, did you guys beat it last time? No? Try to beat it in this next round. Let's strap in your feet. Et dans 3, 2, 1, all out. Let's do it on both sides, 30 seconds. Nice, and you got it. 15 secondes. C'est normal de se retrouver dans la zone rouge. So it's fine. You keep that in control. 2 more seconds. Yes, rowers, I see that power. And in 3, 2, 1. Marche, 90 secondes. Rowers, 90 seconds to complete 12 reps. Come on, rowers, you got this. Yes! Baby squat, big press overhead. Power up, beautiful. Nice and good. You can finish up the rest, that is okay. Jump back into it. Take a break. Come on, you feet. Alright, guys, we're on in about 30 seconds. Il nous reste un dernier all-out de 30 secondes. And we're officially done block number 2. Rowers, I want you to max it out. And treadmills, I want you to make this your best all-out. Either you add speed, power walkers, either you add more incline or speed, you choose. Rowers, are we ready? C'est parti, tout le monde en 3, 2, 1, all out. Allez, gang, on est léger sur les pieds, les tapis roulants, stay line, rowers, power back, 15 secondes. Oh, right to the end, you guys. I see your rowers are almost there. Et dans 3, 2 et 1, on marche les tapis roulants. Rowers, good job. You are done. Unstrap your feet. You can quickly wipe down that rower. That was awesome. On amène nos poids au plancher aussi, s'il vous plaît. Tapis roulant, trust will be right with you. Alors sur le plancher, les yeux sur moi, 7 minutes, 45 secondes, it is now back to back, so that means you have limited rest. Okay, in between each exercise, you want to try to move through these with less rest time, as possible. So now we're going into reciprocating movement patterns. That means for that first one, your chest press, as one arm comes down, the other one comes up. So we're coming down. It is a smooth, continuous move, helping with coordination and balance. On va organisation. Pour le deuxième, reciprocating low row, même chose avant. As one arm comes up, the other one comes down, and so on. If you don't want to do the reciprocating, you just want to alternate. That's okay too, as long as we're going one side at a time. Goblet, alternating step out. On amène le poids ici au clavicule. Step out, squat, come back, and switch. And that last one, we're going into the deadlift. 2 weights, stepping out, here, step in, and come down. Option for this one, if you'd like, you can do that bridge, like I said, and lock one on the floor. And that's it. If you have questions, you options, you let me know. Treadmill's your final walk. 7 minutes, 45 secondes. On travaille avec des push et des base. So we're looking at pushes and bases throughout. We're starting with a 1 minute push followed by a 1 minute base, and your bases are going to get longer as we go. Power walkers 6 or more, joggers and runners 1 to 2 miles over base. Et c'est parti dans 3, 2 et 1 and push.
I had to live, I'm on for fit, I'm Irish now. I bought a whip, I paid, man, it drive itself. Do you think you're Irish now? Hey, little mama, yeah, you heard about me. I'm gonna pop you like a pea, yeah, and I'm on me. It feels so hard, like a child on the beach, yeah, feel you in the sun, like a
Listen, you cleared out the entire weight section here. I love it. There's nothing left, it is all you. Alors les tapis, 30 secondes, on est à la moitié. On veut sentir inconfortable dans le push. You're looking to creep up into those high greens, orange zones. Your goal in this block treadmills is every time those pushes, we revisit those pushes, and your bases get longer, you're trying to increase your intensity as you go. About 15 seconds. Et dans 3, 2, 1, base stage treadmills. 1 minute ici, 1 minute. Trending and trying to bring that heart rate back down into the green. Yes. Alors pendant 30 secondes, les tapis, prochain intervalle. 1 minute push, suivi par 75 secondes base. Marche rapide, power walkers, you're always at 6 or more. Joggers and runners, you can think about matching, or if you're feeling good, you can add a little bit of speed. On part dans 15.
I say every day she be giving it up.
Alright, c'est parti. Dans 3, 2, 1, and push. Looking really good on the screen, you guys. That's exactly where we want to be. Talons courts, les tapis roulants, as we are running, on reste léger sur les pieds. You want to think about running underneath your hips. You want to pull your elbows back. You want to keep your chest elevated. And even in that power walk, you want to use your arms to kind of help your body, propel your body forward and to stay with that speed. On respire bien 30 secondes. Oh, you got it. C'est bon les tapis. Dans 3, 2 et 1, space, 75 secondes, c'est parfait tout le monde. Everybody is exactly where we need to be right now. I love what I'm seeing. Yes, Lindsay. On fire, bro. Buenos dias. Yes. Nice. I slowly feel those heart rates coming back into those green zones. Even if it's in the higher orange or the lower orange, I'm sorry, that is fine. Amazing job. On part dans 30 secondes les tapis. Donc, dernier intervalle, les tapis roulants. Last interval. 1 minute push. 90 secondes base. Et on termine le bloc avec 1 minute all out. So if you haven't increased your speeds or your intensities yet, Coach's Challenge, you're adding 0.1, 0.2 joggers and runners. Power walkers, you're adding an incline more, 1% more on that incline. C'est parti dans 3, 2, 1, and push. Increase in inclines, I see some increase in speeds. I love what I'm seeing. Stay with the treadmills. This is not an easy template today. There's a lot of things happening. You guys are doing a great job. Everyone is doing a great job.
No lip though, couldn't copy my style and can't go.
Yes, just 10 seconds. Et dans 3, 2, 1, back to base, treadmills, 90 seconds. Si jamais vous avez besoin d'ajuster votre base pace, les tapis roulants, that's okay. Tant que vous restez dans une récupération active, that's where we want to be and that's what we want to see. On the floor, you have about, I'm going to give you guys maybe a little less than a minute, and then I'm going to show you that finisher. Your finisher is 1 out of these 4 exercises. No surprises here. I'll just put this to you guys. For those of you part of this strength challenge, so this is where you're going to drop, right? At the end, 6 to 12 reps, you choose which exercise you want to do, and then you're going to calculate or remember your weight selection and the reps that you did. If you're not part of the strength challenge and you just want to hit the plank, that's fine too, okay? I'll leave this here actually, so we're going to go in about 30 seconds. Alors les tapis roulants dans à peu près 30 secondes, on enchaîne avec le all-out de 1 minute. 1 minute all-out is a lengthy all-out, it's tough. You gauge this and you take it as you feel, okay? Power walkers, you're looking at 10% on that incline or more. Joggers and runners, you're 2 miles or more over base. We're on in a few seconds on the floor, let's grab those weights. Et c'est parti, dans 3, 2, 1, all out. On the floor, when you are done your 6 to 12 reps, you are done. Okay, you're done after that. You don't have to continue. Let's go, Lindsay. Oh, yes. Yes. Chance, you're halfway. If we can add some speed, if we add some intensity, now's your chance. Our dernier 15, les tapis roulants, stay with it, feeling super uncomfortable, gang, right to the end. Excellent, et dans 3, 2, 1, on marche les tapis roulants, 3 000 à l'heure ou moins, on the floor, shut it down. And that is half the class. Marcher, does anybody need an extra weight? Yeah? Okay. Les tapis roulants, je vais vous passer des lingettes aussi. On pèse 2 fois sur stop. Good job. Need you to press play on stop. Take one last time. Good job, Rose. I saw some nice speeds at the end, treadmills, well done. If you need to continue walking, that's fine. I'll come and bring you away right next to you. Okay. Alright, so we're going to flip the room around. So you follow tapis roulant. Those of you who are headed to your treadmills, I want you to get into your bases. Marche rapide, 3.5 à 4.5 000 à l'heure, entre 1 à 3% d'inclinaison. Joggers 4.5 to 5.5 miles per hour at 1%, and runners 5.5 or greater. There we go. Okay, alors sur le plancher, les yeux sur moi, 6 minutes 45 secondes, it is a work and rest. That means that you need to be able to lift heavy enough to gain that rest time at the end. Okay, so 4 exercises that we've seen before. For that chest press, on s'allonge ici sur le banc. Make sure that your head and neck are on the bench. On s'allonge, 6 à 10 répétitions. Elbows are nice and wide, lower back close to the bench, and we squeeze back up. Pour le deuxième, your split stand, single arm, low row. Donc on va mettre une main ici sur le banc. You want to take a step back. Bring your toe and kind of dig it into the ground. It's going to help you square your hips and shoulders to the front. Rowing, the back is flat, and we come back down. L'option pour celui-là, s'il vous plaît, you can step and stand up, and you can roll this way instead, that's fine. Pour le troisième, your squat, so feet just outside the hips, chest is up. On descend ici, pushing the butt back and down, we come up. And the last one, your deadlift. On roule les épaules vers l'arrière, you want to tip forward here, pushing the butt back, back is flat. Bring your weight to the mid-shins, and you want to come up. Option for that deadlift, you can come down to the ground. If you have any back issues, you can come into a hip bridge and come down. Alors, 6 répétitions. If you're looking at 6 reps, you want to go heavy. Okay, if you're going for 10, heavy as well, maybe not as heavy. But if you're going for that lower rep count, come to the front, grab some heavier weights, we'll be back. If you have questions, you need options, you let me know. Les tapis roulants, treadmills, we're moving into our first block. It is our strength block. C'est toujours des bases de 45 secondes avec des inclinaisons qui vont devenir plus intenses. Your times are going to go a little bit higher as we go. And it's followed by a base that is going to get progressively longer. So your goal is to maintain your base speed throughout this entire 6-minute, 45-second block. Joggers and runners, you're at 4% on that incline to start. If you're power walking, you're at 6 or more. C'est parti, dans 3, 2, 1. Base on incline, 45 seconds. easy here. 4% is challenging, but not too bad. The highest incline you're gonna see today is 7%. Et dans 3, 2, 1, base, flat road. We're at 1%, we're maintaining our base intensities. You're here for a minute. Alright, le prochain tapis, 45 secondes base à 5% d'inclinaison. Joggers and runners, power walkers, you're at 7 or more. Again, we continue to match and maintain our same bases that we are currently in. We're on in 15, and it's going to be followed this time, treadmill, by a 75-second base on flat road. Dans 3, 2, 1, base on incline. So Trez, you should feel like you're in a push. When, as these inclines get higher, you're gonna creep up into those orange zones. That's exactly where we need to be. When you're running treadmills, you wanna think about shorter strides as your inclines go up. Same like pulling your elbows up and back, chest is elevated. 15 secondes. Or I haven't forgotten about you, I'm coming to you. Yes. 3, 2, 1, base flat road treadmills. 75 seconds. Toujours, si jamais vous retournez à la zone rouge, c'est correct quand vous vous sentez en contrôle, that is fine. Normal to see some higher heart rates today. Strength, on continue, we keep going. Le prochain, base, 45 secondes à 6%, 6% on that incline. Marche rapide, 8 ou plus. Ensuite, c'est suivi par 90 secondes dans un base flat road, and then we have one more base on incline to finish walk 1. Have we been continuing to match our bases? Yes. Love that. 3, 2, 1, base on incline. On the floor, you're doing an excellent job. When you're in that deadlift, make sure to not kind of look up as you're coming down. Think about finding a spot in the middle of the floor. Look about a meter in front of you and try to keep your head and your neck, everything stays nice and aligned. Weight stays in the heels, back is flat. 15 secondes, tapis roulant. Inconfortable, I see it on the screen, you guys, good job for everyone. 3, 2, 1, base, flat road, 90 seconds, treadmill. Excellent, ladies. Bon job, good job. Around the floor, if you can get to 10 reps easily, and you feel like you can even get to 12, you may want to think about increasing that into that weight selection, grabbing something a little heavier in the front, maybe 5 pounds more. There's even those half weights that we have. A lovely little triangle weight in the corners that you guys can use. 45 secondes, les tapis roulants. You're halfway through this base. Alors, votre dernier base sur inclinaison. maison, your last base on incline is going to be at 7%. It's going to be the highest incline you're going to see today, and then you get to walk. Sur le plancher, il vous reste à peu près 1 minute. You got about a minute to go. And then I'm going to flip that screen and we're going to move to our power block. Tapis roulant pendant 10. Et c'est parti dans 3, 2, 1. Base on incline, floor, final 45 seconds. Thanks, Sue. So releasing the back. Finish up your last reps on the floor. Make sure you're even on both sides if you're in the row. Vingt secondes du tapis, on lâche pas. Alright, gang. Treadmill dans 3, 2, 1. On marche on the floor. Shut it down for me, please. Treads, walk it out. And we're going to move it to block 2. Alors, sur le plancher, votre bloc numéro 2, c'est 3 rondes de travail, 5 minutes 45 secondes. C'est toujours 30 secondes all out suivi par un exercice. So you're going to have 1 minute to complete 8 reps of the neutral grip push press. So neutral grip push press, on est ici, bringing your weights to your shoulders. Baby squat, et on pousse le poids vers le haut. Down and up. Option, you can give me your swing, that is fine. You can do it this way, or if you want to separate the move, little squat, and then squat, and then press, you can do that as well. So that's round 1. Round 2, 30 seconds, all out. Then you have 75 seconds to complete 10 reps, and then a minute 30 to complete 12. So I want you to grab a light to medium weight, and I'm going to ask you to bring it with you to your rower. Tapis roulant, on enchaîne avec bloc numéro 2, c'est votre bloc en puissance. It's all about the all outs. You have 4 30-second all outs to complete with walking recoveries that are going to get progressively longer. Your goal is to increase your all out intensity as those walking recoveries get longer. You're going to have more time to recover, right? More rest, more power. Alors on commence avec 30 secondes. All out, marche rapide, 10% d'inclinaison en plus, joggers and runners, 2 miles or more. Base rowers, get strapped in for me, please. Et c'est parti, dans 3, 2, 1, all out. Alors on est super inconfortable les rameurs et les tapis roulants. You shouldn't be able to have a conversation with the person next to you. Halfway. Big power back rowers, 60% de la puissance comme les jambes, 20% du tronc, 20% des bras. 3, 2, 1, on marche. Rowers, I'm going to ask you to get off. And you're going to grab your weights. You have 1 minute to complete 8 neutral grip push presses. It's a quick block, rowers. I want you to transition quickly. So you want to get through these reps on the rowers as fast as you can. The faster you do them, the more time you have to just take a break. Tapis roulant, treadmills. Next one, 30-second all out, followed by 75 seconds to walk. I'm going to ask you just to match your same intensities for now, and then in the next 2, we're going to build and we're going to add. Rowers, I want you to get back on your rower, please. We're on in 15. Petit rappel, les rameurs, look at your distance on the bottom right corner. Match it or beat it in each round as you complete this. C'est parti dans 3, 2, 1, all out. Let's pick it up. Nice, c'est bon. Grosse poussée vers l'arrière. I want to see speed and power in this crowd. Treadmill, stay light on your feet. 15. Good job. Good job, ladies in the corner. You got it. Et dans 3, 2, 1, on marche les tapis rowers. I'm going to ask you to come down. Vous avez 75 secondes, 75 seconds to complete 10 reps. On les fait le plus vite possible. Same exercise. Friends, if you need to walk below 3 miles, that's fine. Yes. Big power, big press up into the ceiling. Nice. Quand vous avez fini les rameurs, vous avez une petite pause. Vous attendez la dernière ronde de travail. So we're going to have one more round with the exercise rowers, and then we're going to have a final row at the end. Donc, il nous reste 2 all-out de 30 secondes sur les deux côtés. We have 2 30-second all-outs left on both sides. We're on in 15 seconds. 10 minutes in this next one. Let's increase that intensity by 0.1, 0.2. Rowers, I want you to pick up that intensity as well. Let's try to have those watts 5 to 10 if we can. In 3, 2, 1. All out. 30 seconds. Oh, take your time. Excellent, les tapis. Good job. 15 secondes. Halfway. Super uncomfortable, you guys. 3, 2, 1, on marche, 90 secondes. Rowers, 12 reps. And you're done. Now we have one more final row. Let's go, gang. 90 seconds to complete 12 reps. I know it's not easy. I see you guys. I know you're working hard. Stay with it, rowers. Awesome, awesome job. Yes, rowers, beautiful. 45 secondes. Alors, on enchaîne avec un dernier all-out de 30 secondes. Les hammers, we have one more all-out row. We're going to max it out. Let's make it our best one. Same thing for the treadmills. Were you guys able to increase in the last one? Show hands. Yes. If you can again, you increase. Max it out. Make it your best all-out. It's the last time. I want to see a 30-second all-out in this block. On parle à 15 secondes, tout le monde. Well, let's try to match or beat those distances. C'est parti dans 3, 2, 1. All out. Let's do it. Allez, les rameurs, on pousse, on pousse. I want to see speed and power in that row. Last 15. Solide les tapis roulants. Excellent. Dans 3, 2, 1, on marche. Good job. Walk it out. Rowers, back your handles. That was block 2. Alors, les hammers, si vous êtes passé des lingettes, you can quickly wipe down your rower, bring your weights with you back to the floor, and we're going to move into our final block. Parfait. Yeah, I know. Way to kick off. Shoot. Alors, 7 minutes 45 secondes, back to back, donc ça veut dire que pas beaucoup de pause, not a lot of rest time. In between, after each exercise, we try to minimize those rests. And we're now reciprocating. So that means we're going to do exercises. Same exercises, but this time as one arm comes down, the other one comes up, and it is a smooth and simultaneous move. Option, you can give me an alternating chest press instead. Ensuite, the deuxième reciprocating row, même chose, on se passe par là-bas. As one arm comes up, the other one comes down, and so on. Goblet step out squat, on amène le poing sur ta biture. Stepping out, squat, stepping back in, here. Okay, option, you can stay static if you really want to. And the last one, your deadlift. L'option pour celui-là, puis on your back issues. Give me a single leg dumbbell, hip bridge, sit, et ensuite sit. That's fine. Okay, we're now looking at 12 reps. So medium weights ish. If you have questions, you need options, continue. Let me know. Tapis roulant, dernier bloc. 7 minutes, 45 secondes. It's all about endurance. Pushes and bases. Your pushes will always be for a minute and your bases are going to get longer. C'est parti. Power walkers, 6 or more. Joggers and runners, 1 to 2 miles over base. Dans 3, 2, 1. And push. Sure, your timer starts now. Alors, they say the goal here in your push treadmills, we want to be uncomfortable looking at those high breathes or zones. You're halfway through. Nice in the reciprocating line. 15 secondes, tapis. Et dans 3, 2, 1, base space, treadmill, active recovery, 1 minute. So in those reciprocating rows, you guys were looking to help the coordination, balance. You're also working to engage that core a lot harder. Selon les tapis. Le prochain tapis, 1 minute push, suivi par 75 secondes base. So all I'm going to ask you guys to do right now is to match your same intensities and we'll build on the last 2. We're on in 15. Quand on est dans le squat, on pousse les fesses vers l'arrière, on fait semblant qu'il y a une chaise invisible en arrière de nous. Chest up, abs on. Treads, 3, 2, 1, and push. Sorry, vibing music?
Yeah, I am. I'm vibing.
On est léger, tapis roulant, on respire. You want to sit light on your feet. You want to think about running underneath those hips. That's it. Back to base. You got it. 75 seconds. If ever you need to walk it out for like a few seconds, if you don't want to, you can't necessarily get straight back into base, that is okay, treadmills. That's fine. Take a little walking time and then you jump back in when you are ready. Beautiful. Nice shot here. Super gem. All right, treadmills, we have one more interval to conclude block number 3. Alors, on termine avec 1 minute push, 90 secondes base et un all out de 1 minute. And we're done. So for this next push, you guys, let's try to add 0.1. Let's try to increase if we can. C'est parti dans 3, 2, 1, and push. Awesome job, Charles. Well done. Tâchez, il vous reste encore un peu de temps. Ensuite, je vais vous montrer votre finisher. Halfway treadmill, stay with it. Nice and controlled in the reciprocating chest presses. Don't need to rush through it. Secondes établies. Et dans 3, 2, 1, back to base. Well done, guys. 90 seconds. Alors sur le plancher, il vous reste 90 secondes avant que je vous montre votre finisher. Pour ceux qui font partie, for those who are part of the strength challenge, one out of these 4 exercises that you're going to see, and you're going to remember your rep count and the weight that you use, and we're going to track it. So that's something you're going to build on every time you come back, week through week, as we go through these next 8 weeks. That's going to be your goal. So I'm going to just flip the screen really quickly because we're on in about 45 seconds. Voici le finisher. So these finishers look a little different now. Vous allez, yeah. Donc 6 à 12 répétitions. Quand tu finis 6 à 12, you're done. Okay, vous avez 1 minute ici pour compléter. For those of you who don't want to necessarily partake in this, and they want to just kind of stay in the low plank, you can choose, but you're here for 1 minute. So 1 minute of the plank, or you pick a strength move and you track 6 to 12 reps. Once you're done, you're done. Tapis roulant, 1 minute, all out to finish your block. Super uncomfortable, max intensity, you take this as you want. Power walkers, no one always power walkers. So joggers and runners, 2 miles or more. C'est parti dans 3, 2, 1. All out. Final minute on both sides. Once you're done 6 to 12 reps, you are done on the floor. The balls look nice too. Yes. If you feel the struggling with those games under coming up, halfway treadmills, if you can add a little bit of speed, now's your chance. Yes. Secondes sur les 2 côtés, on lâche pas, keep it up, treadmill. It's a beautiful plank. Et dans 3, 2 et 1, on marche, shut it down. Excellent job. Okay, come here. Those who need extra weights on the floor, just show of hands. I know we have some before. Yep. Wait. Yep. Tapis roulant, when you're ready, I'll come and find you. I'll come and bring you a white as well. So are you good? Yeah, everyone. Michelle, wait. Good job. Well done. We'll come around you. Good job, man. Alright. Quand vous êtes prêts, when everybody is ready, come find a spot on the floor here, and we're going to put this down. Alors, on respire, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, on glisse. A little step out and reach. Reach out to the shoulders, opening up to the chest. Bringing the heart rate back down into those green, blue, gray zone. That little thread the needle with a hole. So like we're coming into a child's pose type position. Let's take us down at here. And you want to grab one arm, you want to wrap it underneath the other one. Bring your shoulder down to the ground, the other arm stays flat. This time. 145 points up, 5 minutes, 382 qui appelle une calorie doublée. Et on change de position. Other side, left. Well done, you guys. Everyone did an amazing job. Alright. Et le dernier, on trouve 90 degrés dans la jambe qui est en avant, 90 dans la jambe qui est en arrière sur 90-90. So we just kicked off our strength challenge today. You're going to see for the next 8 weeks, it's really going to be our focus, right? Thinking about lifting heavier and building so that we can get to some heavier weight selections as we go. Even if you're not participating, you're going to benefit regardless. On change de côté, on va the other side. We also have a little QR code that is at the front when you walk straight out on your right-hand side. You can always scan the QR code. You want to leave little comments to help us out a lot. And that is it, you guys. Good job.